I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton was born in New York in 1774 into a family that belonged to the Episcopalian Church. She married at 19 and had 5 children. Her piety led her to participate in all the activities of the parish, most especially in social services at home, caring for sick members of the family, friends, neighbors in need. Elizabeth was one of the founders of the organized charity known as the Society of the Assistance of Poor Widow and Young Children. Her husband suffered from tuberculosis and was sent to Italy for treatment. Elizabeth and her eldest daughter accompanied him. While in Italy, Elizabeth and her daughter stayed with her husband's Italian business partners who introduced them to Catholicism. After her husband died, they returned to the US and Elizabeth became Catholic in 1805. She started an academy for young ladies but struggled to keep it open. She met a priest from the French community of the Sulpician Fathers when she was about to move to Canada. In 1809, the Sulpicians invited Elizabeth to move to Emmitsburg, where, along with John Dubois, they established Mount St. Mary's University, the first Catholic seminary in the United States. With the financial support of a wealthy convert and seminarian, Elizabeth started St. Joseph Academy and Free School, a school dedicated to the education of Catholic girls. Elizabeth then established a community dedicated to caring for the children of the poor. This was the first congregation of religious sisters to be founded in the U.S., and the school was the first free Catholic school in the U.S. This was the beginning of the Catholic parochial school system in the whole United States. Elizabeth Ann Seton was like a loving mother to all her students and sisters. In a letter to a former student near the end of her life, she wrote, "God bless you, my beloved daughter. Remember the first and last lesson that Mother gave you. Look for God in all things." In Elizabeth's care for the minds, hearts, and souls of her students, she did not discriminate between the children of the great and those of humble origins. Just as she wrote recommendations to Jerome Bonaparte, Napoleon's nephew, she wrote to a son of a very humble family. She spent the rest of her life developing the new congregation, then known as the Sisters of Charity of St. Joseph, leaving a legacy in the United States and Canada that its members would work to meet the needs of people living in poverty. Elizabeth was known as Mother Seton. Mother Seton died on January 4th, 1821, at the age of 46. Her remains are buried in the National Shrine of Elizabeth Ann Seton in the state of Maryland, United States. She was canonized on September 14, 1975, by Pope Paul VI. Friends, Mother Elizabeth Ann Seton, Catholic religious in the United States and educator, known as the founder of the country's parochial school system, is the first native-born American citizen to be canonized as a saint because she gave her life to God, and with God, we always win.